Maghalie Rochette of CX Fever, powered by Specialized. First of all, Maghalie, félicitations. Congratulations on your big win last weekend.
Thank you so much.
You've had 6 days now for that to settle in. Now that you've thought about it a bit, what are your thoughts on the big win last weekend?
I'm still just as happy as I was last weekend, and still as high on the energy that there was at the venue. It was really cool to see how many people, and especially how many Canadians were there cheering and being so enthusiastic about cyclocross. So still feel just as good.
Yeah, you announced in mid-September, I believe it was, that you're going to make the switch this year and dedicate yourself full-time to cyclocross, and many wondered if that was ever going to happen after you pulled your fifth off at Worlds a few years ago. So with your win at Pan Am's, it's looking like that's worked out, and you're happy with the move?
I am happy with the move. Actually, it's kind of funny because I decided to make the switch quite late in the mountain bike season. So this year, technically, I've raced as much mountain bike as I've done in the past. However, in the future, next year, I will still race mountain bike. The main difference that this switch will make is that now my priority will be cyclocross. So I will train and focus for the fall and winter month to be my peak. And then I'll still race in the spring and summer, but maybe early in the spring I won't be as fit. So that's kind of like the biggest switch. But it's been great. We've had a lot of support for our little team, and it's been really cool to travel and do all that work with David, who is also my partner. So it's been great, and I'm really happy. I mean, I love cyclocross, and it's cool to be focusing on that. I really enjoy it.
Okay, so speaking of cyclocross, here we are. We're in Peterborough for the 2018 Canadian Cyclocross Championships, and the weather is, what word would you use to describe it?
So Canadian.
So
Canadian. It's perfect for the national championship. It's snowing. Maybe 5 centimeters today, and it's still going strong. So I think we'll have some epic conditions. And I think that's great. Those are conditions and races that you remember for a long time, so it will be cool. I'm excited for the weekend. Okay,
so for all the amateurs that are out here this weekend, racing in the Masters races, etc., if they were looking to you for advice on tire choice, what would you say for this weekend?
I personally will be riding a Challenge Limus tire, so that is the biggest mud tire that Challenge makes. I'm racing on tubular tires, and the advantage with tubulars is that you can go lower in pressure. So actually today I was pre-riding and I couldn't figure out my pressure, and I actually went lower than I've ever had before. So I went with 15 psi front and rear. So I would say, like, test it, try to. I mean, there's no rocks on the course, and that's great. So you can't flat. I would say try it out today. Go with lower pressure. Try it out in the pre-ride tomorrow. And also, I mean, the biggest thing will be kind of look ahead and try not to brake when you're turning, because otherwise it will slip for sure. So if you can just slow down a little bit before the turn and let it go in the turn, that will help. And so looking ahead helps you to anticipate what's coming up. So I think those are kind of my biggest advice. And the last thing is, remember to just keep moving. Sometimes running is the fastest way to keep moving.
Okay, well, thanks so much, Maghalie, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.